to your home this summer, you might be thinking of hiring outside help to make a couple of changes around the house. Well, there are some things that you need to know before you hire any workers. It is Unlicensed Activity Awareness Week, and actually, I think we were saying June was kind of the month, the whole month. We were trying to focus on issues like that. Michelle Mason, who's the Senior Vice President with the Better Business Bureau serving Southeast Florida and now the Caribbean too, so they stay very busy as well, is here to join us. And first, I love this month because as an old consumer gal and consumer reporter, I like to inform customers and let people know their rights, and it is so much to know. So first, let's talk about why is it important for me to hire somebody who is licensed to do the work around my house?
Well, when someone's licensed, especially a plumber, electrician, anyone that has high competency, you want to make sure that they've been through testing and they actually have the ability to do the work. You're putting your home and your family possibly in danger if someone doesn't know what they're doing. So you want to make sure not only that, but that also there's fair competition out there. The guys that are doing things right, the girls and guys out there, don't lose jobs to a company that's not following the rules as well.
So how do I keep from being scammed? I think this is our screen here you're going to go to.
Right. Well, you definitely want to know what licenses are required for each job that you do. And we've been teaming up with the Department of Business and Professional Regulation, who licenses most of the trades in our state. And they can answer those questions for you. You can look online.
Because this can be very confusing. You know, one trade industry may require just a state license. Another trade industry may, I remember that was always so confusing. And as a homeowner, if you don't even cover this every day, it's even more. So DBPR, Department of Business and Professional Regulations, is a place to go.
And you can go to myfloridalicense.com, and they even now have a mobile app where if you think there's some suspicious activity, you can send that to them on their app and even send pictures there.
You recommend asking for references before you hire anybody?
We do encourage people to look for references, and of course BBB is always a resource, and with those companies that we refer to as accredited businesses, we check their licensing at least annually, if not more regularly, to make sure that they do have the proper licenses.
So you say ask for the last 3 jobs they've done, and if they're door to door, maybe don't do it, right?
Right. Beware of companies that are going door to door. You want to make sure you're taking the time to do your homework on these companies and that you can get copies of their licensing, and someone going door to door is someone that's probably not your best bet.
Right.
And you do have the right to cancel a contract if you do enter into one and they go door to door within 3 business days, but the best thing is to do your homework and be the one that initiates that contact.
You could also just ask them, give me your literature, let me do my homework, and I'll call you if I'm interested. Okay, let's talk about paying. When it comes to paying for the work, what should people be doing? You say start with a written contract.
Right. Well, you want to make sure that all terms are in the contract, including the grade of materials, anything that's been promised verbally, make sure it's in writing before you sign it. Don't sign a contract that has blanks. And then when it comes to paying, we encourage people, if there's a deposit required, don't make more than 1/3 of the deposit paid up front. And if they're willing to take credit card, that's your best bet, your best protection. But
credit card.
If they require a check, then make sure you don't pay more until you've checked and inspected the job as it goes through.
Michelle Mason, I appreciate your time for the Better Business Bureau. We appreciate you so much. Back in a moment.